Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. I have a small project share. As you can see, I have these little, I don't know what they're called, little gift boxes with the little peeky windows. I picked up this die from Louisa, who's My Crafty Boutique on YouTube and Instagram. She did a D-stash. This was one of the dies. So I created them thinking I could fit some larger beads in here. Now this will fit, but I was more trying to fit these guys. So this one does not fit in here, it'll rip it. So I came up with the idea of, you know, copying this die pattern, but making it larger. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and it's about 1 1/8 inch square. Let me see, where's my ruler? Okay, now you see, yeah, it's about 1 1/8 inch square. So there you go. So I had to really just look at the die and, you know, compare the sizes, and that's how I came up with this. Okay, so to make this box, I used a 5-inch tall or wide, 5-inch wide by 6 1/4 inch tall. So when I say that, it's because if you're making this box and you have a directional pattern, you want to make sure the height is 6 1/4 inches tall. And so let me show you what I did. So on the 5-inch side, sorry, my desk is a mess. On the 5-inch side, you're going to line it up, and you're going to score at, oops, let's face it the right direction. Here we go. 1 1/8 inches, 2 1/4 inch, 3 3/8 inch, and then 4 1/2. Okay, and then we're going to rotate that to the 6 1/4 inch side. Let's do that this way. And the first score line creates the bottom of your box. So I'm telling you this because if your directional paper, if this is the top of the box and your directional paper is going left to right like that, or up and down, you know, you want to make sure you're scoring the correct side. So this becomes the bottom. So whatever's the bottom, put that on the 6 1/8 inch side. You're going to score at 5/8 inch, 4 5/8 inch, 5 1/8, 5 5/8, and then you're done with the scoring. Okay, so it should look like this, and the 3 score marks should be the top of your box, and the 1 score mark is the bottom of the box. Okay, and I'll get, and now you see there's little diamonds, right? You can see the diamonds right there, and we will get to that once we start cutting that section. All right, so I've made some score lines here. Don't mind that mark, because when you go to cut the diamonds out, the first diamond that you cut out, it's going to be your guide on where to cut the rest. So here we're at the bottom, and you're going to separate the tabs. You're not cutting anything away, just separate your tabs just like that, right up the score mark to the very first line, the 5/8 inch. All right, so we're going to go right up to that score mark. All right, and on the very last one, you have the little rectangle, and you see the line here. We're going to create our tab because this is where we're going to close the box. Okay, so we just cut off the bottom tab. I'm going to rotate to this side, and we're going to cut to that first score mark right there. Excuse me. Okay, and then we're going to skip the triangle, we're going to go to this corner here, and I'm hoping you guys can see. Let me stand up. Okay, so we're going to go to this corner right here, and we're going to cut up to this point. So we're going to go right there, and you can make it whatever size you want. I'm just, you know, this is just a sample. And we're going to cut that little tab off the corner. So this is going to close the box, okay? So now what I did before is I folded on my score marks. I'm going to fold this way because all my lines are actually, it's going to be my prototype. So I'm going to score outward or fold it outward. You'll see all these pen marks, but that's okay. And then, all right, instead of cutting the first outer triangle, I want to cut the first diamond right here. Okay, so how I did that was I folded on the crease. I'm not going to follow that pen mark. I'm going to make a narrow. So I want to take this line from here to there, and I don't want it to be as wide as that line is because that was a bad mark. So I'm just going to go from this corner of the line and angle it down. You don't need a big diamond because, let me see, once you open this up, the diamond will be a big, you'll see. And we just cut to that line where we made that. So there you go. Don't lose this, okay? Because we want that for our pattern to go forward. So the diamonds will be the same. So it's a little rough because my scissors are kind of rough. But anyway, so now you got our first diamond. So we're going to fold to the next line. And we're just going to push our diamond onto this. Line it up as best as we can. Okay, I'm just going to hold it there. And we really just need the first line. Okay. And now we could just actually just take that line away and just meet the next line. Just like that, okay? And now our diamond is the same. So we'll take the next one and do the same thing. All right. Just line up the score mark so it's the same. Get the first cut, and then you don't need that anymore. And just get the next cut. All right. And now we have our 3 diamonds. So now we need the ends, right? All you do is take one of the diamonds and line up the flat edge to the edge of the paper. Okay, and get your first cut, just like that. And you can take that away. Okay, you take that away. And now we take that last one that we just cut, all right, and line that up again. And from this corner, I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. You don't even need it. Do that away, out of the way, and cut right there. Now we have the end of our box. So that's what it's going to look like. And you could see by the die, very similar, right? So it's just a little bigger because this one was too small for my intended beads, or jingle bells in my case. And now we want to fold these score marks, okay? So this line we're going to fold down. And then we want to fold this up. And we want to fold the last score mark down. So it looks like that. See that? All right. So now I want to fold this in. Oh, before we do that, we also have a opening. All right, so from that die set, you have these pieces. You could use this little window, and you could also use this little layering piece. This little window is just a circle layering piece for this part of the die. I'm going to use this layering piece that goes to the other pieces. I'm going to use this and I'm going to place it here. Okay. And now I'm going to take my washi tape. Okay. And you could either leave it solid so you don't have a little window, or you could do that and cut that out. So I'm going to cut that out right now. And show you how we put it together. Okay. So here we go. And there's our little window. And we could just save that for label making or whatever. But put that to the side. And there you have your little pieces. And now I forgot to turn on my glue gun, so I have to use wet glue. We want to put glue on this part, okay? Because this is going to go inside. It's going to be the flap to connect it, to close the box up. All right. So I just take that and fold it over. I see this seems to be the easiest way for me to line things up. And you see our diamonds? Our diamonds are lined up. You see that? Isn't that cool? Too easy, too easy. And now we have our box, okay? There's our box. And we want to fold our flaps down just like that. And I'm just going to use my wet glue and close up the flaps. Oops. All right, and this will give us our finished box. And there you go. And just hold it there. Put your fingers on it. Make sure the box is square. Okay. And you can just use your bone folder and press it down. Okay. And there we have our little box. She is done. Look at that. Really quick. I mean, thank you for the die. It was a great guide for making my box bigger. And you just add your little, I wanted to add these Halloween jingle bells into the box. Look at how cute they're going to look. And just make sure my face is the right way. There we go. Nope, still upside down. And you could put acetate on the window, but of course I'm not going to. And they're perfect, you guys. Look at that. Just too easy, right? Alrighty, so that is the easiest way to make a larger box. These fit perfectly with these beads right here, but I wanted my jingle bells to, oh, it's too many. It's too many. But anyway, and that's what it's going to look like. You could fit 4 of these bubblegum size beads into the box. But look at that. So you take the die set box, blow up the measurements, and you can put your larger beads or jingle bells, or even a bottle, a bigger bottle, maybe glue, I don't know. But there, that's what it looks like. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. That'll, it's free to join, to join my, subscribe to my channel. It's free. While you're at it, go ahead and hit the notification bell. That will let you know when I load a new video like this, or when I go live here on my channel. So that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.